what's a match Ted had that fans might be surprised to know about? So, Ted, as we discussed, you've worked with guys from over the years, many different eras, all kinds of different walks of life. So, do any in particular stand out as especially interesting? Like, did you wrestle somebody that maybe fans would be surprised to hear about, like a Buddy Rogers or somebody like that?
Okay. Remember JJ Dillon?
Yeah.
Okay. JJ Dillon, I mean, most fans remember him as a manager, correct?
Yes.
But the first time I saw JJ Dillon, he was a wrestler. And he was a heel, and he was a heck of a heel. And I probably had one of my very first matches in this little bit, kind of a little side angle with him in a place called San Angelo. I was a referee, and I was refereeing a match between him and somebody and Terry and Dory Funk Jr. And they did the Funks win and they leave, and then Dillon goes off on me, and then that now I'm gonna get in the ring with this guy, 1-on-1, and that was pretty scary thing. But I mean, he was so good in terms of, like, I had just been a referee. I grew up in the business, but and respected the business so much. It's like, the last thing I want to do is screw up. And he guided me through a match. We had a match, and it ended up where the Funks, came out to my aid, and it left me looking good, and it didn't take any heat off him. It actually put more heat on him. So, but yeah, he was one of those guys that most people only ever knew him as a manager. But, back in those days when I first started in the business in 75, 74, 75, JJ Dillon was he was kind of like a cowboy.
How about that?
Yeah.
Interesting to picture him as a cowboy, but not, I've heard from a couple guys, maybe I want to say Aaron Anderson said that he's one of the greatest bump takers you've ever seen. He said even when he was a manager, he was just a bumping machine.
Yeah. Yeah. And on the same, and a great guy, I mean, personality, just great.